Yo, even I not did a video on Pokemon Champion or any content, I need to tell you it is pretty. Wow, that's loud. I want it to be like high volume, but maybe I might underestimate in it. I want it to, so you guys don't have to. I changed up my team. I finally got a shiny Pokemon, a shiny Gengar, making the team I'm not a big fan of repetitive play. Even I never done it. But I do make 3 different teams. This one is my favorite because of the Gengar and for Alligator. Yeah, I realize it's a little bit off balance. I use my selfie stick for recording, cause usually it takes that time, and I realize I uneven the weight. Alright, let me. I'm gonna say this team. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. This is my Gengar team. Yeah, I give Gengar self-destruct. Toxin, and for my wonderful Carbonite. What is it? A masterpiece of birdness. Is that hair? Yeah, it is. I know it ain't cat hair. But I know one thing for sure. Nobody beat this duo. I mean, usually 2-on-2 is usually a repetitive play. Yeah, I know. A flying I meant to say flying steel type is totally weak against a fire type. But I'm kinda hoping to end the fight fast as possible. But not like fast. I'm not crazy. My strategy is what move it feel like defense or stats increase, drop. It's been determined. Sometimes I change my team or different party entirely. Carbonite, no! You're the only friend I have. I'm just joking about that part. This Pokemon only have one attacking move, but it does have an item, so it's only stuck on one move. I mean, it's gonna be KO one way or another. Okay, I might use the moveset withdraw. Yeah, this is unexpected. That means I only have one Pokemon. My Tyranitar. And my mortal enemy. Power Burr. I'm Tyranitar, man. I mean, it is crazy. These Pokemon have their own hero thing. Hold on tight. Because outrage is here. That bird, no ice beam. That's unexpected. I take care of my grandma, so I do care about her. So that's a reason why I not make any new videos. It's a pin on So that's a reason why I not did it like once of every Saturday or Sunday. Just once of every free time I currently have. So yeah, I kind of broke my own schedule, but I have a good reason why. And even that's not a good excuse, I will do my best. Even the last time I did Pokemon Champions is with interviews. Second, and yeah, nobody mess with Mickey Mouse. Haha. See? Anyway, and you think I'm not a good co-host. Elaine. Yeah, this for Alligator only know normal type moves and fighting type. But if I want to Mega Evolve it because of the ability, I can, but only if I face other dragons. I forgot that Pokemon is an electric type. The dragon type does have a resistance, but not a immunity of electric. As a wise person once said, Diddy is really zoinks. Mega alligator. Zaki's here. Whoa, Raggy? Yeah. Anyway. It's time. Wait, wrong voice. I know it's a normal type, so... And because the trick or treat been changed, so it can't affect normal type Pokemon to change the type into a ghost type. Yeah, back of the day is not have that change, but I'm not arguing. Sacrificing my Feraligatr. But it's a sacrifice that must be needed to win. Mine. I think only adding one attack and move is actually. I not know if I want to change the Pokemon move or not. But that's. That Pokemon. Because that Pokemon been KO is stuck with using spikes. I'm thinking of removing that item. Yeah. In close combat, this shall happen. I might call you the king of the dinosaur, Tyranitar. Because of the dinosaur reference. Maybe I might do Blizzard. I'm thinking of just changing the item. Like swapping it with a life orb. A life orb is better because I don't want it to. I don't know why I picked that item. Meaning my gut feeling it does help, but maybe my gut feeling says something else entirely. Second, this Pokemon might need a second attack and move. Anyway, I might show you how. I mean, you only have ice type moves. Rotom don't have a problem. That's pretty much it. But I am giving that Pokemon a second move. And this is a training ground. A training ground is like to, help your Pokemon change stats, move, usually cost cash, but I mean PV I meant to say. Where's my dinosaur? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I realize special attack and defense is a bad idea. Light Sling. And, defense. Frost Cannon. And when you did it, you can give up that many. Or swap it with Training Ticket. Something I learned by what my dad sold me, so say thanks to my dad. And by that, let's do that, but let's do a different style. It changed every event, but it let you get rewards. How to recruit a Pokemon? I'll show you how. By going to the Pokemon ranks, usually I get one for free, but there's also for a certain It is an animation for shinies, but I only got one shiny Pokemon. But still, Adena, Roton, Monster, Axel, Torterra, and my boy Jolteon. Yeah, I'm adding Jolteon. You can permanent or temporary rent it. But it only lasts for 7 days, or is it 1 day? Actually, I want to check Jolteon's stats. Usually I not do that every time. But it is like this. Volt Resorption, with that. With Electric type move, Quick Feet, speed up by... Jolteon is a speed-based Pokemon. Yeah, I think this is a good nature. I might... Does it have Volt Tackle? Volt Switch. Light Drain. Actually, I'm adding Quick Attack. And... Let's move. Rise. Electro Web. Slow down the speed of the target. Yeah, Electro Web. And pin missile, making Jolteon a speed demon. And that's pretty much it. I'm not like dead in Pokemon crazy because you really want to look at how much Pokemon I have. Not what I meant to do. Like, look at what I got going for me. But seriously, I need to stop and start battling. Because it'd be the best, and no one would. The train like the best, and no one. But I remember a song so memorable as a kid in the old Pokemon anime. That's the reason why I like Pokemon. I watch it. I mean, I played the Game Boy at my uncle Game Boy on Pokemon Yellow. So I remember the memories I made on the way. I think this is... yeah. Of course. I think this is good. Because it's time to unleash my power upon these lands. Oh yeah, I remembered that. It came from the Game Boy. The whole battling system. Dun, 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 dun. Na, na, na. Dun, dun. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Maybe I might not have to Mega Evolve, but I am gonna do the Iron Tail on that Sylveon with the toxin right there, right now, right here, and so. My singing is not the best. Second, I'd easily get stage fright. I only sing if I want to, and I usually made up the lyrics. Poison, Iron Tail. I know the percentage of Iron Tail, so the odds of that is low, but I also know a lot. Alright, it's like there. A moment is a lot to take in. So, you need to think about every turn have every strategy. So everybody have their own way. Screw it. I'll use self-destruct. And by doing that I already know. Dad told me. Oh, that's just my other mom. Say hi to through the chat. Anyway, we do have a cat. I or should I not? Usually, most of the time, I only use one, but it is a few chance I might use two. I mean, it is close, so. And poison does wither out the Pokemon. Kick has always solved the problem. Iron Head. Because actually, Corbinite is like a Corbin. You think I'm not turning the tables, but I am. Hyper Beam and Iron Head will do the trick. I mean, yeah. Each team. Even I know Hyper Beam and Giga Blast. Or is it the other move? Beam. I mean, I'm not good at which Pokemon learn what move, but I am good at which Pokemon evolve. And by taking that one Pokemon down, if it target Corbinite, it might take out my Feraligatr. If it does that early on, it definitely. And let's just, do another Hyper Beam, and let's do Iron Defense. Or Stuck On. A fighting type move. 4-time weak against fire and electric. Not the best type combo, but it is a resilient. But it also withstand other types. I mean, immunity over poison types. See? But yeah, a Gengar knows something is pretty handy. I'm dead in a drink. The juice is pretty good. And with that, that is a tough pick. But I think this is a good lineup. Fairy types, fire type, steel type, dragon, and even psychic ghost, and fighting type. It depends on how I play my cards. I have a 1/4% of winning. Did a quarter. Moving. Creamery. I'm not Mega Evolving right away, but I am Hyper Beaming that Pokemon, and then use Trick Room, and I hope it not use any Fire type move, because it's a Grass type, not a Ghost type. Oh man, that's good news. But let's just get things serious. I need to get rid of that fairy types. And it's also avoid taking damage. Swapping. Should I or should I not? But that means it's weak against fairy type Pokemon. Of course, it used a Pokemon move like that. I know it's step for Alligator's turn, but that's what I wanted to do. Because of that. Even it's not part of my plan, but it still work anyway. And maybe a Hyper Beam and Phantom Force, like over there. Changing up targets. Mega Evolve. Okay, let's just do this. I hope I make the right choice. Or not. I mean, I'm not a fortune teller, so I not know every... But I have a feeling it might use a Dragon type or Fairy type move. On one of them. For Alligator is a tank. Iron Tail would go. And with that, I will do the thing I want to do, but I don't know. That Gudra, that Suian version, is very resistant. That's one Gudra I don't want to find in the alleyway. Imagine just walking around in the Pokemon world and you just see a Syrian Gudra with a trainer. Yeah. Iron Tense. And I'm setting up another trick room. Because the other one is have a possibility to ran out. It is just a 5-turn. Or not. Corbinoid, you're our last hope. Never give up, never let you down, never go around and hurt you, never give you up, never let you down. I realize I'm Rick Rowan. Finally, get down. A piece of icing. Oh yeah, I let just paralyzed. It's better aside not being burned or poisoned. Not being burned or frozen. Let just take gonna make that monkey out of you. Oh, he do know a fire type move. I might take a different strategy and take. I mean, I'm not transfer any Pokemon to Pokemon ZA, but or Champion, because you know. The only reason why, because I just like the mechanic of how it det Pokemon. Second, I like to det the Pokemon more often over transferring. But I do, just for like, do not want to level grind too much. Nobody mess with the Gengar gang. I'm thinking like changing for Alligator or not. But he does have a deal, so. But what if he used his Pikachu? With a classic battle when it faced. Okay, give me a tough choice. Hyper Beam that Pikachu! And then Earthquake these suckers! The powerhouse duo! But I am thinking like just swapping for Alligator or... And he can't use a break. But Alligator, Hyper Beam! Yeah, that Hyper Beam is usually a one-shot hit. I mean, I can end the video anytime I want, but I am not stopping there. Serazzle, it's a Serazzle. do the earthquake dance. I have a feeling it might use that as a meme. I know Mimikyu have a guys. Big guy. Building. And it's a ditto. One way to beat a dragon. Hyper beam it. And to get out. Let's bring in a nice ice type. I mean, I can give a Pokemon a different item. For Alligator, did your duty. And now, Gengar, do your thing. Gengar look like Chino. Poisoning that Mimikyu. And Iron Tail it. Because I want to. Actually, Mimikyu is actually one of my favorite Pokemon in the Sun and Moon games. You wanna know why it's my favorite? Because I just like Mimikyu. I only have 2 Pokemon left. I hope I change the style of play. I mean, the only move is effective is just Earthquake. That Mimikyu would keep KOing my Pokemon. Running down the mountain when it come. When he come. How much defense you have? And of course you keep Earthquaking it because that's the only move that is effective. That Mimikyu is very like to heal itself. It's really don't want to die just like a Dark Light boss from the Dark Lights game. Dark Light. Oh man. Nine! Tyrannosaurus only has 6 health, but it finally turned the table. Oh, it's duty. It's finally done it. Whoa, Tyrannosaurus is scary. Sorry, it is scary. Unlike Snorlax, dude. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a pretty long video. The only reason why I do long videos is because, yeah, like that. Anyway, let's get this party started. Already started. I think my favorite mechanic gonna be Z moves. Nothing. Hmm. Yeah, let's just double team that one Pokemon. I really need to make a sign. And also make it soundproof. And I have a feeling it might have an item. Or revive the attack. I know poison don't work. But fighting will. I mean, it's way better aside one-on-one long battles. I wish I could go back to... I am thinking like going back to like VA. But this time for like on my other account, making part 2. And that's the reason why I have that second account. He's tanky. Is he poison? Oh yeah, he is poison. Sometimes I forget about Pokemon types. But I'm not perfect, in a way. Huh. Usually target my other Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a recovery. Recover? Or leftover? Not the best on double battles, but the best on Corviknight. I wish I had that Pokemon. I mean, it's about to be KO, so there's no reason to recover for it or swap it out. Or just bring out two of my last Pokemon. I mean, yeah, I can Mega Evolve them right now, but their ability change. I only did it as necessary or effort. Mm, yep. Earthquake these suckers. Earthquake usually work. I might have a hard time. Oh man, I lost. It's, but it's learned from whoever win or lose. It's about having fun, and every loss is a learning experience. I'm not joking about the whole learning experience part. Okay, let me see. Interesting setup. But I gonna go out with no holding back. Sandstorm and Intimidate. I know one thing for sure. Set up rock spike. Because I'm gonna set up some spikes for them. We both using redemption. Yeah. I get rid of Tyrannosaurus, get rid of the sandstorm. I'm not taking any Pokemon. You swap it out with. Okay. Maybe I might need to make a persona of myself. Like that one guy from from Team Sky. With Team Sky. I really need to get rid of that Tyrannosaur. Okay. I not know if it's attacking that one or that one. But that mean I KO my own Pokemon in the process. And that mean I only have one Pokemon. One option to go. A dark type, was this a ghost type? Trick Room. Oh man, that definitely is a KO. The thing is, I'm gonna end this recording. But I am dead in some prizes. And I will get that Pikachu. Just not the time yet. And I hope I see you later. Having a good day, like and a drive. See ya, everybody. And have a good day. Artie signing off.